Well, helping the community access affordable mental health care. We're going to tell you all about how a newer social network that's been formed called MentalHappy is doing just that. You're going to hear from the CEO and how you can be an advocate for mental health. There she is. We're going to chat with Tamar Blue, founder and CEO, when we come back. There is a new social network that's been formed helping to make mental health care more accessible and more affordable, as well as helping to get rid of the stigma that is associated with needing help. Joining us to talk more about this is Tamar Blue. She is CEO of the new social network called MentalHappy. Tamar, good morning. Nice to have you on. And am I saying your name correctly? Is it Tamara?
Tamar.
Tamar. Ms. Tamar Blue. Welcome to Good Morning San Diego.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much.
It is such an important topic, because I feel like for so long there has been this stigma associated with mental health, needing help. Right. Tell me a little bit about this new social network and why you helped form it.
Yes, thank you. So MentalHappy really just began out of my own need for more supplemental services, aside from just going to one-on-one therapy, which at the time was very costly. And even though I could afford it, it was just harder and harder to get an appointment. And, my therapist started telling me about things that I can do on my own. Recommending that I find, other support groups of individuals who were experiencing the same anxiety and panic attacks that I was experiencing. But support groups were really hard to find at that time. And, just really focusing MentalHappy on a three-pronged approach where you can get the peer support that you need for all of the life events that we experience, whether it's loss of a loved one, injury, illness, whatever it is that you're experiencing, anxiety, and you have that type of support within expert-led groups and also health resources within the platform as well.
I see. And this type of support is all available online, correct? I mean, that's why you call it a social network, which I have found, Tamar, through my reporting and meeting people that when you talk about mental health and someone needing the help, oftentimes it's such a scary and confusing state that they're in. They're not wanting to physically go in person to seek help. So here you have this social network that you've created, mentalhappy.com, where you're saying people can go, RSVP, sign up for a number of sessions and get support that way.
Yeah, absolutely. They can join any group that they want. We also recommend peer support groups that are specific to their needs. And like you said, a lot of people are either hesitant emotionally about going and driving somewhere to get help. And the other thing is, Liz, over 117 million people in the United States live in rural areas where it's just not possible to find a therapist or some type of mental health resource. So going online is the easiest way.
Yeah, you're making it so accessible for people to get the support, and so much more affordable, like you alluded to at the beginning. It can be very, very expensive to go see a therapist, especially if you don't have insurance. And even with insurance, it can be expensive. I know you have 2 free community, sessions that are going to happen soon. Can you talk to us about that? Because that's coming up, I think, this week, right?
Yes, we are hosting 2 very free community-wide peer support groups. They're both on relationships and how relationships impact our emotional and mental well-being. One is with Dr. Adam, who is a licensed clinical psychologist, and another is with Dr. Tanya. She's also a licensed clinical psychologist. The first one is happening May 6th. You can find that event on our website at mentalhappy.com. Any individual can join. It will be a safe space. You can ask questions. And then the other one is happening May 27th as well.
Very good. Well, I applaud you, Tamar, for stepping up and thinking out of the box and creating what could very well help to change the lives of so many people who are struggling right now in this area. having to do with mental health. So thank you so much for the information. We'll continue to remind folks about this new social network called MentalHappy. Go to mentalhappy.com. Tamar, Blue, thank you so much.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, everyone.